Hi everybody, well I've managed to finish off another couple of knives. These are knife builds for Paul H, who lives in Spain, and for George B, who lives I think over in the States. First of all I'll go to show you Paul H's knife. It's a bit unusual because he wanted one a bit longer than what I normally sort of call my classic. The classic is based on the sort of woodlaw dimensions really, whereas Paul wanted a slightly longer blade and a slightly longer and wider handle, so hence you got a longer sheath. I'll show you a comparison view of the two sheaths. You'll get an idea how much longer it is. It's not much longer, it doesn't need to be that much longer, but you know, it does make a significant change to the knife, I think. So anyway, here's Paul's completed sheath. It's in green. You can just see the green thread there. I think the lights are showing the green thread. It matches the liners. I try to match and coordinate the colours of the liners to the thread. So you've got right hand belt or dangler carry sheath, new style dangler. So you've seen them all before. They'll all pop out and you can completely remove the dangler, which means that you can put the knife on your belt without having to take the belt off. And there's a logo on the back of the knife, on the back of the dangler there. So that's the leather work. Now for the knife. It's in stabilised massa birch with mosaic pins. There's the slightly longer blade and the bevel, and I think you can just about see the tip. Bit of dirt on the blade there. There's the other side. Slightly thicker scales. You see the green liners and the internal curves and radii. I got asked recently by someone how do you get your spine of the knife and the curves all nice and shiny. So it's simply a matter of really. I use a little rubber wheel, and I wrap around various grits. I'll start maybe with a 240 grit, and then work my way up through a progression of grits, right the way up to 8,000 or even 12,000 in some cases on the micro mesh, and that way I find I can get a really beautiful finish. There is a lot of handwork involved in finishing a knife off, and it's unavoidable. I think to get the best, you've got to resort to the handwork in the end. And I always finish in just one direction. I'm not always just going backwards and forth. I am to start off with, but then I always finish in one direction to get the scratch pattern and the rub lines going the same way. Now look at George's knife. This is George's knife, slightly shorter, standard classic sizes. Again, right hand belt or dangler style sheath with red thread, so you can guess already that it's going to have red liners. With a fire steel, oak fire steel. Again, the same dangler system, which can be put on your belt or off without having to remove your belt. So onto the knife. This is the classic length. So basically, if you've got it's just a bit wider than the palm of your hand. So it's about 4¼ inches, roughly about 4¼ inches. And this is in stabilised oak, so mosaic pins, So there's your blade that side, and the wood. You can see the red liners there. And again, there's a look at those curves, internal curves. And a look at the plunge, if the camera pick the plunge up. So that's the classic dimensions for a Jacklore Classic. Hope you like that, George. And you've also got the apex pommel. So those are the two knives. Next batch of steel has been ordered. Next batch of knives. I'm working on a few knives now. I still have a few orders remaining. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to clear them this side of Christmas. Might be able to finish one or two more knives between now and Christmas. Still got arrangements to do with Mum's funeral. That happens next week. So we're sort of, brothers are all united, and we've all got together and sort of sorted that out. Although I guess my two older brothers have done the brunt of the work, especially Stephen. So I'm looking forward to get the funeral out of the way. I must admit, don't like funerals. Who does? But apart from that, I'm bearing up okay. I'm plodding on as usual in good old Jacklore fashion. So hopefully another couple of knives finished before Christmas, and I'll probably do a little Christmas video for you then. So anyway, that ties this video up. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye for now.